Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here on a Friday that's been a bit of a mess across the globe due to some IT issues. But hey, it's Friday. We're all going to get through it. We just have to all work together and make it all work. But some interesting stuff going on today. Want to thank everybody for joining us here on the 9 Minute Fill-Up. And we're 23 seconds into the 9 Minute Fill-Up, and probably overtime. I want to thank Valley Converting for their sponsorship, their backing on our venture here with the 9 Minute Fill-Up. Can't thank you enough. Can't thank everyone for joining us today. And as we get started here, the big news today, I don't know if it's been an issue for you. It was an issue for us, a bit of an issue here at the television station, but we got through it. It's a real big issue if you were traveling today. If you were going to the airport, computers are down. Let me read you the story that we had in the morning sunrise show, and there will be updates throughout the day as we move along. But across the world right now, and this was a little bit earlier this morning, but it still holds true. Banks, airlines, and emergency services and others are dealing with major IT outages. An update from the cybersecurity software company CrowdStrike appeared to cause outages for millions that use Microsoft Windows devices worldwide, disrupting businesses from airlines to the London Stock Exchange. The Federal Aviation Administration has also issued ground stop orders for major airlines, including Delta, United, American, and more at this time. Now, locally, we did reach out to a number of the emergency services in the area, in the Ohio Valley, and at that point, they didn't have any major issues going on. So that was good to hear. But if you are traveling today, make sure you check in with your airline or you check in with the airport to find out what the situation is with flights. Because Chloe Messigitis, she had a flight today that was canceled. She tried to return home. It wasn't even just postponed and wait until later in the afternoon. It was just canceled. Done. So if you have a situation where you're traveling, you're going to the airport, please check. We are sending a crew for our midday show up to the airport in Pittsburgh to find out what the situation is like there, how they are handling it, how many flights have been canceled, how many people are going to be impacted. Because even though it's not July 4th, it's still summer travel and people want to get out and travel. So it could be and it's a Friday, so people are going to be traveling. Well, let's check in with the people that are always here. Good morning, Karen. Trish, good morning. Angela, good morning. The banks are having issues. Indeed, they are. The banks are having issues. It's one of those situations where the London Stock Exchange apparently had issues this morning. I don't know if they shut down completely or anything like that, but they're having issues. And when you're dealing with money and dealing with transactions, people get real nervous about how that's going to work. So maybe that's a day where if you're going to make a deposit or take some money out, you may want to wait and see what happens. But a lot of banks, airlines, and everybody dealing with this worldwide outage. So my question is, we get all kinds of information sent to us about, outages, computer software. You have LifeLock. Are you one of the people that have signed up for LifeLock because you're worried about people getting your information on the web? Or do you have certain safety nets in place to help make sure that someone doesn't get your information? And does something like this worry you, where it's like, okay, the whole globe is dealing with this. How much of my information is exposed? And it's something that, we all have to deal with. We all have to we all are lectured about safety. I know here at our television stations, our parent company, Sinclair, always making sure that we're looking to try and be prepared for any situation. People that have phishing on your email, people trying to get your information, different types of security breaches. They try to make sure that we're updated to make sure that we're safe and keeping our fellow employees and keeping the company safe and everything else. Do you have that type of situation? What do you do to protect yourself? Let's see. Okay, Glendale, West Virginia. I work from home, and I am not able to log in. So yeah, I mean that's one of the situations some people are having today. Not being able to log in, not being able to get on the web, and it's some of it is for work, and if it's for work, it's super frustrating. or if it's just for, hey, I needed to go shopping today. I needed to pick this up online. I needed to do this, or I wanted to watch this show, but because of this, I can't do it. So it's an inconvenience, but is it something that you're worried about day in, day out? Something that we may be worried about day in, day out. What are we going to do with that recycling? And what we figured out is Valley Converting is the place to go if you want to
Every
recycle.
piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
So Valley Converting, if you have recycling that you need to do, paper products that you need to keep out of everybody else's line of vision. You want to keep that private. Well, you can take it there, and they will take care of it, and no one will ever see it again. I've done that many times. Take a big bag, like I said the other day. Took a big bag of paper that had some medical records in it, had some tax stuff in it, threw it in the beater, and it just goes down, and it turns into cardboard a little bit later, or some other paper products. So Valley Converting doing a good job for everybody. And again, it's one of those days where keeping your information safe may be a priority. Anybody traveling this weekend? Now, I may be traveling sometime soon. Not to go all the way back to our pizza conversation from yesterday, but Karen, I believe it was Wally's in Cambridge that we need to get to, and then Ralph brought up Galaxy's in Cambridge. So we might. I'm seriously thinking about setting up a day. On this day we're going to go, and we are going to go and get some pizza out in Cambridge and have a taste test and see where we can go. All right, the Biasis. There we go. Big Mike checking in. Good morning from the Biasis, and we just saw the Biasis as they run Valley Converting, so we can't thank them enough again. And let's see here, Tim checking in. And they want digital currencies. I'll tell you what, Tim. I'll tell you what. That's a great point. And if you're nervous at all about the web and how that and online digital currencies, it all sounds great, but when it goes wrong, I mean, it can really go wrong, and it can go wrong in a hurry. And you hear about people. You hear stories where all of a sudden people I've got my life savings in the bank. I've got $5,000 in my bank account, my savings, and it disappeared like that because someone was able to get into that service, into that computer system, and be able to take the money out. So yeah, that's a great point. Digital currencies, got to be careful. Like that paper. Karen says sounds good. So we just have to pick a date, find out when we make a road trip. Everyone's just going to show up in Cambridge, and everybody's going to be invited. Anybody that listens to the News 9, the Bills 9-minute Phill-Up, let's go. We all just end up in Cambridge. It could be 100 of us. It could be 5 of us. Or it could be 3 of us. Or it could be 300 of us. You never know. But that'd be fun. But we might want to call ahead to let Wally's know and Galaxy's know, because we'll have a taste test in there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. All right. It is Friday. So we have all these things that we're going to be covering on News 9 today about the outage that was worldwide. From what I understand, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305 was not involved. Just throwing that out there. So we're gonna be covering that. We're gonna have a crew going to the airport to see what's going on there. We're checking in with the banks. We're checking in with emergency services to make sure everybody's able to get what they need to get. But just a wild situation. You think you wake up in the morning, you don't expect to say, hey, all the computers are down, or there's a big breach that's global. My next question is, it is Friday. What are the plans for the weekend? Because apparently the weather will be spectacular this weekend. Amanda Verrier saying that it is a absolutely sensational weekend to get out and do anything. And one of the things that she has already done, she beat everybody to it. Even Jeff Exline, who's been talking about it for weeks, months. I mean, as soon as he found out that it was coming out, he decided, I'm going to be going. And Haley said, I'm working. Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's not as much fun, but hey, you got to get the job done. Got to earn that paper, and stay away from those digital currencies because we don't know what's going on with those. Um, but if you have a chance, maybe in between work, maybe if you have a couple hours, uh, Jeff has talked about the movie Twisters. Now, the interesting thing is Jeff Exline's birthday is today. So he had his birthday today. Now, back in 1997, when the original Twister movie came out with Bill Paxton, God rest his soul, and Helen Hunt, Jeff went and saw it on his birthday. It came out on his birthday. Fast forward to today, it's the official release for Twisters today, the second movie. Amanda went and saw it last night. She's got clout. She's got clout. So she went to see it. She said it was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. So if you went to the first one and you enjoyed it, or if you've seen the first one and enjoyed it, she recommends it highly. 2 thumbs up, a 10 on her scale of 1 to 10. And she said that she would definitely recommend it, and that it was just thoroughly enjoyed it. I just want to find out how she got in the day early. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But on a hot day, all right. Good morning from the beach. Okay. See, now Ian is just taunting me. That's my son Ian taunting me. He went on a vacation, went with Graham and his sister, and they've been at the beach. So he is taunting me now. Let's see. Good days for it. No rain and not hot. I work in a nursing home. Okay. So I'm happy. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you for your service in the nursing home. That is important to make sure everybody's taken care of well. So that's great. So thank you for doing that. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope it's an easy weekend, so to speak. Non crazy weekend. Hopefully it's a weekend that's calm and everybody is stays happy and healthy. So wish you a very quiet weekend as you work. So let's see, Jody, wishing a happy birthday. There you go. And let's see, making some homemade hash brown and bacon with. Whew, that's a good breakfast right there. That is a good breakfast right there. Pardon me. Jody's checking back in with Jeff Hef. You know what though? Hugh Hefner. Jeff could be Hugh Hefner. He's one of those guys. No, he's not. Jeff is Jeff. Jeff's a good dude, and it's I sent him a text with some birthday wishes and everything. So he's already out and about, hopefully enjoying the fabulous weather for his birthday. So that is about it. I think we're gonna wrap things up for today. It's just one of those days where you got to keep on plugging along. So again, can't thank everybody enough for joining us for the 9-minute Phill-Up. It is my honor to be able to do this for you and my pleasure to do it. And it is also humbling that everybody tunes in to listen and have some fun with us. So I can't thank you enough. Can't thank Valley Converting enough. Everybody have a fantastic and safe weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Have a great day. And remember, I forgot to do this yesterday. I couldn't believe I forgot to do it. 2 rules. We always have our 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.